Frickin' Mike Dohz. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great. I decided it's time to talk about my weekend after Thursday, starting with Friday night. And that was the story with the party next door with like 300 people and 14 cop cars. Very, very true story. So what happened is that we had gone to the bar that night. And after the bar, there was a little after party just down the street that turned out to be a bust. So we went to the party, and we kind of stayed for maybe 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and then we took off, went our separate ways, and left. Went back to our place. It's like probably 3 o'clock now in the morning, and the party next door, just to the west of us, like a couple doors down, had been going on since about maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock that night. So it's been going on for about 6 hours now. And we noticed that when we left for the bar at about 11 o'clock, there was a cop car just sitting in his car, kind of camped out. My dad's an asshole. He is flying. Wow, Dad, slow down. I'll be the one that get pulled over too, just watch. Why come and do this? Alright, so yeah, there was a cop car, the cop was inside of the car. They were just camped out, since we left, so for at least 6 hours or at least 5 hours. Finally, 3:30 rolls in, and we're just outside kind of talking, and we notice a line of cop cars just going down the street, like approaching our complex. And we have townhouses, so like there's a townhouse here, side by side, like all next to each other. And, all these cops just approaching our complex, and we're just like, okay, it's going down right now. And right away, cops just park in the grass, they park in the lot, they park everywhere, just start, chasing down kids and chasing down guys. The entire party just, flee in every direction. They're running. And then finally, there's a couple guys who left the party, took their shirts off, and started fighting each other. So when the cop tried to break it up, they started fighting the cops. Now, it takes like a whole new level of ignorance, like you're like up here, whole new level of ignorance, to fight a cop when you are in the wrong especially, but to fight a cop at all. I mean, if I'm walking down the street and a cop randomly comes up to me and punches me in the face, then yeah, fuck yeah, I'll fight back. But if I'm fighting somebody and a cop tries to break it up and I punch a cop, you know what, fucking give me the cuffs, I'll put them on myself. A guy actually tries to hit the cop and like charges the cop. So we see cops just like flipping dudes. I mean, there were 14 cop cars, and there were at least 20, 25 cops for the 14 cars. And yeah, we just see, cops tackling people, cuffing them, putting them in, going on the next person, tackling them, cuffing them, putting them in, like. And it's funny because everybody's screaming like they did nothing wrong. Like, you did a lot wrong. Not only are you fighting each other, but you're fucking fighting the cops. So right now, right there, I'm going to put a picture of, a picture that I have of just all the police cars and some fancy blue and red lights. It's a nice car, Silent CC. Anyways, ADD. And, yeah, so it progresses, and people start finally getting away and leaving, and cops are, just kind of talking it over. None of them leave. None of the cops leave. They're just talking with each other after having their cars filled up. And all of a sudden, to my left, down the parking lot, is, there's a girl and 3 guys driving, and then another girl, like, walking in front of the car with, like, 3 or 4 guys, and the guys are all, like, walking away. But the girl is bitching at the driver of the car. So the driver of the car like tries to go around the girl, and the girl runs in front of it. So the girl just takes off and like hits the gas, ends up hitting the girl, and the girl just like hit the hood and rolled off. And then I don't think she realized that she's in a parking lot full of cop cars, and she tries to leave. Now right away, like the cops just stop her before she gets out of the lot. And me and my friends were all kind of on the porch just laughing, like we just saw a girl like hit this other girl, and now she's denying it to the cops, like I never hit her, I didn't hit anything, blah blah blah, this is bullshit. Cop walks up to us, he's like, you guys see what happened? We're just like, yep. We saw this girl in the car She did try to go around once or twice, but you know, in the end, she just gunned it and hit the girl. And the girl, it was funny too, because the girl was throwing, like, she got up and started throwing her heels at the car, chasing after her, like, stop that bitch! Oh my god, I'm gonna beat her ass. Okay, you're not going to, because one, the cop won't let you, and if the cops weren't there, you wouldn't have been able to catch her because she's in a car. But anyways. Yeah, so, you know, the cop ends up taking, like, a statement from me and a couple friends just because, you know, we're not going to lie to you. We're going to tell you the truth. This bitch ran the girl over, practically. And, yeah, I mean, so finally the night, you know, starts to come to an end as we watch that girl get put into a cop car, and the tow truck comes, tows her car, and she went to jail. She probably got a DUI. And, yeah, it was pretty eventful. You know, maybe half hour of brawls and police work, and stupid bitches being stupid. Bitches being both guys and girls, you know, combined. But yeah, not smart people. So that was my Friday night. Yeah, Saturday night was not as crazy, but it was also crazy. Saturday night consisted of the bar Molly's, and I'm gonna walk around. I'll be here. Saturday night consisted of Molly's. We went there, and there's this, like, you know, a punching bag, like a speed bag. It just falls down, you punch it once. And we saw, like, a bunch of, like, frat boys hitting it, and we kind of was like, you know, we got to get in on this. We have to try it. So we did, and I'm not going to be like, yeah, I'm a douchebag. Look how hard we punched. No, I'm just going to say it was a good time. and we won 4 prizes. Now, there's a little dispenser right here. Let me turn this off. There's a little dispenser at about yay high. It comes out of the side of the machine, and you get a little prize in a little plastic ball. Now, inside of this plastic ball, you know, is the prize. Oh, yeah, I can actually look at his bike now too while I'm doing this. So, there's a prize in the ball. You open it up, and poof! A fucking thong. I'm like, you know, this is the ultimate bro game. Not only do you get to punch shit, but you get to fucking give whatever girl you have over that night a fucking thong to wear. It's probably dirty and probably smells like shit. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but I mean, you get a thong. I don't know how to get a prize in this thing. I ended up winning 4, and I have no fucking idea how. I think it's just a luck of the draw, kind of random. So yeah, we did that a few times, and we went on the bus to go home. And on the bus, there were 3 girls in the back, so I sat kind of near the back, and I started talking to them. And I asked them, I'm like, do you girls want a present? And they're like, yeah, sure, what is it? And I threw the balls at them. So each girl got a thong, and they opened it up there. It's like, are you serious? A thong? I'm like, you know what? If you don't want to, give it back. So they kept it, and then we started talking. And then by the end of the ride, I was like, okay, do me a favor. Never talk to a guy that gives you a fucking thong, okay? Because chances are he's not going to be me. He doesn't mean well. Like, I mean well. I'm not trying to get them to go home with me. But, you know, I just didn't want to wear a thong. Trust me, my waist is too big for those thongs. Those are like size small. But, I mean, why would you talk to me if I gave you a thong? Why would you do that? So, yeah, that was Molly's. This piece of shit. I feel like I'm on a car with a window and no doors. Like, I'm sitting upright. Look at this. I'm like riding a horse. I don't want to ride a horse. I want to be like down here. Like, if I'm riding my bike normally, I'm down here right now, and my feet are back on these pegs. That's normal. So yeah, I mean, all in all, it was a great weekend. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks, appreciate all the subscribers, the likes, and all that crap. Thanks again. Have a good night. Peace.